Greetings and welcome to the I Ching Cafe. My name is Belinda Doveston and great to have you with our weekly overview. So let's take a look at what the I Ching is asking us to pay attention to or focus on for the week commencing the 30th of September 2019. We start the week with Hexagram 5 called Waiting. And you can see from the hexagram structure, we have water at the top, the trigram water at the top, and the trigram of heaven on the bottom. So in other words, water is beyond heaven. It is out of reach. Water being symbolic of rain, of nourishment, of resources that we need. So the overall theme for this week that we're being asked to pay attention to is how good we are at being patient and preparing for the rains to come. When you are waiting for rain, when you're sitting on that hill looking over the plateau and you're looking ahead to the clouds, you can see the clouds up ahead and you can see that rain is coming. What you do is you prepare for that rain. You build your aqueducts, you build your dams, you build the things that are unfinished, and you get going with using the time wisely and productively in the meantime. This week's theme is all about how we use that time and how, while we're waiting for the project to land, the resources to come, the payment to come, the help to come, whatever the rain symbolizes for you and your business, while we're waiting for that, we have to be busy and be in preparation and doing a good job in making good use of our time. So that's the overall theme for this week. There are two changing lines, one in the second position and the other in the sixth position. So let's get into these changing lines for the week. So the first changing line in the second position talks about the waters receding on the sands. So we're standing on the beach and imagine the waves pulling out from the beach and moving in and pulling out, and we're waiting for the water to pull out and to reveal what it is we need to do. And so the waiting is not yet over. It's in process. There's good fortune in this particular changing line, in this particular concentration of change energy. Yet what emerges throughout this week is a learning, a development for us and how we deal with the noise of people around us. So this changing line talks about as these waters recede in and out, as the waiting process evolves, there's a lot of chattering and noise and opinions and maybe gossip and taking place all around us. This means our task in the first part of the week for sure is to silence the noise, is to, despite people's opinions on what you should do, what you shouldn't do, what's the right way, what we should do as a team, what we should do as a company, gossip, negativity, whatever it might be that's happening around you, despite people's opinions and the noise, we have to silence the chatter and stay focused on what we are there to do, which is digging that trench, putting in the effort, building and preparing for the rains to come. And that is the development we're being called to do. So don't let the noise and the chatter distract you from what's really important for you to get done this week. And the focus should be on preparation and getting ready for the rain. The next changing line is in the sixth position, and this talks about the arrival of 3 uninvited guests. So what this means is that despite this waiting and not knowing what's going on, and you're doing what you need to do, you're focusing what you need to do, you're not sure if it's the right thing, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of things coming at you. And in this sense of, I'm waiting and nothing's coming, and the solution, the problem is not being fixed, 3 uninvited guests arrive. So these might be literally 3 people who move into your environment to support you, or the symbolic reference to help coming. And they're uninvited, they're unexpected. Your doorbell goes bing bong, and there's someone who says, here's what you need to do, or here's the information you need. And so as we're going throughout this week, pay attention to the unexpected or uninvited guest who gives you something that helps you navigate out of a sense of chaos and into order while you are waiting and preparing. 3 uninvited guests. So there might be particular people, there might be as a collective the sign of help coming, and there might of course be throughout the week 3 different people that literally give you a piece of the puzzle that you need to create the sense of calm and clarity that you are looking for. And as we round out the week, we have Hexagram 37 called the family. So as I always say, these hexagrams aren't on off on cutoff points. They're evolutions of change and energy. And so as we round out the week, as we work through the week, we are tapping into this hexagram 37, the family. This is the hexagram of the harmonious, tight-knit family group. This represents the people that you live and work with, your work family, your personal family, your new family, your eclectic family, whatever kind of family unit you're part of, whatever family issue is going on for you right now. This is about paying attention to the family. And particularly two things. One is holding together and being the person who holds and nurtures and holds this family unit together, even if it's a work family. And the second is making sure that everyone knows their roles and fulfills their roles. An example is in a family dynamic, you have a typical father, mother, then you have the elder sibling right down to the youngest in the family. And everyone's got to know their order in the pack. Okay, please, it's just a symbolic reference to the pack, not saying that husband and wife should be in this order. It's about having the right roles in the right places and everyone understanding their role in this family unit. And when you have, in some families, I'm sure you've met some yourself, where the youngest little kid is the one who's on top of the family structure. In other words, gets the best cut of everything, gets the best of, of every decision, is put above the rest of the family structure. We have a collapse of the hierarchy that's in place. So within this week, there's going to be issues around how you nurture, support, and structure your family, be it work or personal, how you engage and support and hold together your clan or your tribe, your inner tribe, not the greater community that you are part of. You'll be called to put effort and energy in to be part and central to this family, like the hearth is central to the symbolic home. So the other dimension to family is the home, the dwelling, the structure that you live and move and breathe in. And so attention is being drawn to that aspect of your life. So have a look within your teams, within your personal families. What can you contribute to build and support and nurture the clan, and to make sure that everyone knows their place and there are no fights. Everyone's got their place, everyone knows their role, and our task is now to work together as a team to move forward with what needs to be done. An interesting week, asking us and calling us to be patient, to prepare and put in the effort while we're waiting for the returns and the rain to come for our efforts, and a little bit of interesting stuff around the changing lines for us to pay attention to. Don't listen to the gossip and the chatter. Stay focused on what you need to do. And despite feeling overwhelmed with not being sure what you need to do, help arrives. In this week, 3 uninvited guests come to help you. And of course, the wonderful family energy connecting you to this week. Have a wonderful week. And as we start off October, make sure that you go along to the October overview as well to stay connected to what the overriding theme is for the month of October. Thank you so much, and we'll see you soon.